Dating women my age, that's the hardest shit in the world.
Oh, man.
You're not looking for a woman, sir. Take a look in the mirror. You're looking for a nurse.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, Trick Daddy is on the news. People are talking about Trick Daddy, and Trick Daddy is talking about why he doesn't date women his age. So Trick Daddy went to one of these podcasts and it was asked, and the conversation came up about him not dating women his age because women his age, their standards are high, and how women in his age, they expect so much that the expectation generally is high and doesn't want to F around with them. I want to talk about that, the age range of women he likes to be with, because he was asked, because he was literally talking down on women his age, that women his age, you can tell them nothing and all that, that he needs somebody that he can train and or somebody he can, something like that, which we're going to hear the story, that his dating range, which is what got people talking, is that he dates from 22 to 35, that above 35, you can't tell the woman anything, that he doesn't want those type of women. He wants a woman where he can, in simple words, control. That 35, they're already old, they can talk back, their standards up. Yeah, so this is why when we talk about why men intentionally date younger women, sometimes people are like, oh, older women are just bitter because older men likes it. No, they want to take advantage of you. That is why. That is why. It's as simple as that. Anyway, guys, this has gotten a lot of people to talk about it. There's this conversation going on social media about it. So we're going to see the clip, people's response to it, and then I'll come back and share more of my thought.
Dating women my age, that's the hardest shit in the world.
Oh, man.
They stuck in their ways and they wonder why they can't keep a man.
Now, look, now, you know they gonna get you for this now.
I wouldn't give a damn. Them old hoes need to lower their standards and realize that this, unless you want to
Trick, no.
unless them hoes unless they want a swap out, artist, unless them want a yes man or a paymaster. I'm the sugar daddy with no sugar. Yeah, sweet and low. I'm not doing whatever you don't do, you don't get paid for. Like, I always complaining. Like, for real. Them hoes stuck in their way. I asked her, where you at? You ain't my dad. I'm not your, I hope I'm not your daddy. I want to know where you at, bitch, in case you get in an accident, in case you get a flat tire. I'm not. See, women want to get treated like this. I can't. I don't like this. I'm going to treat you like I treat any kind of way. You want to get treated equal. So you telling me you want to get treated like you can never be you can never be me. If a man gonna be a man, are you really a woman? Why you don't cook? Why you don't pay more attention to me like you pay attention to your eyelashes? A 50-year-old ain't got no baby here. Why do you wait till you were 45 to get braces? It's shit like that. Like you wait till you 45 years old to get braces. And now you got your little daughter, 21, getting her body done. 23, and she 23 years old, and she got a done. You ain't even have a baby yet. That shit gonna drop. You got to get them done again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, ain't no 40 years old. You're 45, you ain't got baby hairs. They
So what age do you normally like? Is it like 25?
Nah. From 22 to 35.
So you cut it out. They can't be past 35.
35? Nah, hell nah. That's where right around the time they got life up right there. 35-year-old, a 35. This is about a 35 bitch with a wig on. Let's think about that. The only one who wore wigs was bank robbers, drag queens, and clowns who are prostitutes. Think about who wore a wig when you were young. Bank robbers.
You said a clown that's a
prostitutes. That's what clown hoes, we call them prostitutes.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right.
Yeah, like prostitutes, bank robbers, and drag queens. That's who wore wigs. So when you're a 40-year-old putting on a lace wig. Just think about that. Cut your eyebrows off just to draw them back, and now they crooked. Then some of them get them tattooed in now. I don't want to. I don't care nothing about them shaving. You ain't got to shave none of that. Unless that happy, leave it alone. You could trim it. You could cut it down. One against the grain, mohawk, or landing strip. But you ain't got to shave. Don't be talking about, oh, no, hair on your pussy, that's nasty. No, that's when we knew in the 70s and the 80s, we knew she was grown or growing up, because now she got grass on the playing field. That's when we knew. So now all of a sudden, everybody's doing what everybody else is doing. That's why the hoes cannot.
Trick Daddy saying that he would only date women under 35 is ironic at his big Jurassic age of 51 because he looks like he's filled with embalming fluid. I'm talking casket ready. And then he went on to say that he just don't think women over 40 should be wearing wigs and lace fronts and getting their eyebrows done. But he's sitting there with an iced out medallion, a shirt that's a schmedium, and a hat with a do-rag underneath. Oh, and he still goes by Trick Daddy. It sounds like you don't want to date nobody your age because you're not ready to grow up. I think you got the game backwards, player. It sounds like you don't want to grow up, so you want to be with somebody young and impressionable instead of somebody your age. And then when you thought the conversation couldn't get any worse, he turned around and said, "This is why women can't accuse men of cheating, because they're messing with the woman that you want to be like." Let's just get rid of the microphones. Why are we talking to him? Why is he talking to us?
And who gives a French what Trick Daddy wants in a woman? You're not looking for a woman, sir. Take a look in the mirror. You're looking for a nurse. Because, first of all, any man saying that they don't want a woman under the age of a certain age and they're 75, that's insane. That's insane. When you hear men say stuff like that, it's because they know that women that are under a certain age are easier to control and manipulate. They don't want to deal with a woman who's not going to be there for that dumb shit. They don't want to have a woman that's going to criticize them or and I say criticize in a way of tell them when they doing some shit. Yo, them love and hip hop checks got this man losing his marbles because, excuse me, don't you have lupus? What the f are you being specific about what type of woman that you can get at this stage in your life? Let me tell y'all something about men like that. They will never run out of audacity. They'll never run out of it. And if you ever think that they're running low, I guarantee you that they have an audacity tree in their backyard that they go back there, pick a little piece off of it, and they come and hand it to whoever the f is in front of them. Because you got me all types.
Like Trick Daddy just always kill me, because why would they ask him what is his type and requirements? He go on to talk about like he don't like his girl with wigs on, but he said the women that he like is from 22 to 35. Newsflash, the girls is wearing wigs at 16. Make it make sense. Then not only that, but you walking around like, since I've seen Trick Daddy come out and start performing and doing these interviews, he looked like somebody, no shade, who is in the casket, swollen, always walking around looking dead. Like, he literally looked like The Walking Dead. He has all this to say about women, but we all know what that's about, because once you hit that 35 age, you start having real aspirations. You really want real things. Flip-flops and bags is not your thing. Like, you really have insight and knowledge. Men don't like that. Honestly, Trick Daddy should just like anything or anyone that's interested in him who would still lay down with him till today, because it's all about the
Trick Daddy's fall from grace as arguably a rap legend, and for sure a rap legend in Florida, to becoming a 51-year-old bitter, insufferable man should be studied. And I hate to do Trick like this, being that I am from Florida and I grew up in Florida during peak Trick Daddy time, prime Trick Daddy time. Like, can rap Trick Daddy bar for bar. I don't know if y'all seen the interviews circulating where he's talking about the kind of woman that he's looking for. And mind you, Trick Daddy has 11 children with multiple women. He is currently married and has been married for God knows how long and refuses to sign the divorce papers. He refused to treat her right during the marriage and refuses to let her get out of the marriage, or he's making it very difficult for her to get out of the marriage. Trick Daddy lives in an average home. Trick Daddy drives an average vehicle. In addition to that, Trick Daddy has major health issues. He is in and out of the hospital. He has been known for extensive drug usage, so he's an addict. And just look at Trick Daddy. But his preference for dating as a 51-year-old with all of this going on is a woman who is age 22 through 35. And to think about it, he really can't go older than 35 because that would be my age group, we know exactly who he is, and we know that he has nothing to offer. He is looking for a woman that young simply because he wants to siphon her youth, manipulate her, and use her up. He is looking for a nurse with a purse. He is looking for somebody that don't really know who he is and he can get over on. Instead of him using his fame and using his money to make smart investments and smart moves, he smoked it up in crack, had a whole bunch of babies, and now he's bitter and insufferable and really has nothing to show for all of what he has accomplished in the past.
Has anyone seen that video that Trick Daddy made? First of all, I want all the parents of young girls to close your eyes right now. Just imagine a 51-year-old man with 11 children in bad health, still married, won't give his wife a divorce, and chooses to date your 21-year-old daughter. Now open your eyes. That's Trick Daddy. How you feel about that? Also, he went on to say that he doesn't want to date women per se his age. Yeah, because he said you can't tell him nothing. I mean, what can a man like you tell an average woman that's in her 40s and 50s in decent health, that's got her own source of income and really doesn't need you? Because we clearly see you're not healthy. You're not healthy. It's like your good years been gone a long time ago, because you sitting up here talking about you can't tell a 40-something-year-old woman nothing. You can't, not you. You sitting up here talking about you want somebody you can teach. And then above all, you said you was wondering why 40-some-year-old women just decided to get braces in their mouth. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of those women getting their mouth fixed at a late age because they had kids. And they sacrificed themselves for their children. They would rather their children's mouth be straight than theirs. Or they sacrifice something like maybe it's private school, something like that. They sacrifice, those women in my age, 40s and 50s, they sacrificed a lot for their kids. So as they got older, that's when they start bettering themselves. And if you want to talk about the women getting their daughters to have surgery, now that's men like you who give these women this money. They go in their 401k plans and stuff like that to give these women money to get surgeries done. That's you. That's you. Don't no woman I know of give their daughter no money to get a surgery done. That's another thing. Then also you said you wanted somebody that you could train, you could teach. You know what I'm saying? Most women, they 40s and 50s, don't need no daddy. Most of 40 and 50-year-old women coming from my area, we got our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? But you said you want somebody that you could teach. But what really got me, you said 40 and 50-something-year-old women, older women ain't got no business with lashes and weaves. Well, the age range you talking about, that's all those girls do now, is wear lashes and weaves. It's a trend. That's what they do. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that at all. That's what they do. So you done eliminated half of the women that you are so-called attracted to and trying to get. But that's the deal breaker for me. Your 11 children. Why are you even still trying to find somebody? 11 children? And then your wife, you sitting up here, won't sign a divorce paper for your wife? I am appalled. I am shocked that you treat that.
Try dating women my age. That's the hardest shit in the world.
Oh, man.
They stuck in their fucking ways. They wonder why they can't keep them.
Now, look, you know they gonna get you for this now.
I wouldn't give a damn. Them old hoes need to lower their standards and realize that unless you want to
Trick, no.
unless them old unless they want a swap, that's a swap out. Unless them bitches want a yes man or a paymaster, I'm the sugar daddy with no sugar. Yeah, sweet and low. I'm not doing
No, I can't even say what I want to say about Trick Daddy, because then TikTok is not gonna let me. TikTok gonna take this shit down immediately. So let me try to address this. Who wants a man of Trick Daddy's age that looks like Trick Daddy, who we all are aware has an ongoing health issue, who is not putting up no money. He goes on to say, when the guy asks him, so what do you want? He says he wants a woman he can raise. But then before that, when he talks about how he's like questioning these women, and the woman says, you're not my dad, you're not my daddy, but now you're saying you want women that you can raise. By raise, he means control. And I don't care how many times I have to say it. I don't care how many times I have to have this conversation. If I save one or two young women from getting the youth sucked out of them by these dirty old men, I've done my job. These men, the same women that they're now referring to as these old hoes, they're the same men that was running through these women. They're the same men that were playing with these women. So now that the women, their frontal lobe has closed and the women are capable of critical thinking and sitting back and go, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. They don't like that. They don't want, when they say old hoes are stuck in their ways, they're talking about women that have standards, boundaries. That's what a man means when he says stuck in your ways. You have boundaries. You have respect for yourself, and you're not going to allow his dirty ass to play with you. So he's hoping he can find some young, green, naive woman that she's going to allow him to play with her until he is no longer with us. Because at your age, at your very, 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 very big age, looking the way you look, dealing with your health issues, he looking for a nurse. He looking for a fine, young, hot nurse that he don't plan on giving no to. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. He's not even coming up off of no coin. So he wants to tell you what to do, tell you where you can go, who you can hammer, what you can do, and lead you and train you and blah, blah, blah. He want to do it all based on that he Trick Daddy. He don't got good character. He doesn't have good morals. He played with the women in his life. And now he refused to give Jordan a divorce. The one person that married him is trying to leave him, been trying to leave him. And he won't give that lady a divorce so she can move on with her life. That's a man that's still playing games. It's control. He's still trying to control her. He refused to get that woman a divorce. Wow. Like, he talking about their standards too high. They need to lower their standards. And they say women are delusional.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought. I'd love to know you guys' take on this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. So, like, come on, the eating of Trick Daddy is just crazy. But yeah, this is something that we always talk here, and I hope this gets to a lot of younger girls so they clock this game. A lot of times, and this is something that is very common in my society, where younger girls date older men. And for me, there's nothing wrong. Like, do whatever makes you, what works your boat, what brings you happiness. But know that a lot of time, these men are just using you for what they can use you for. And most times, the only reason they go for so young, way younger, like half of their age, is because they want control, is because they want to be able to manipulate the woman. A woman in her 30s, late 30s, 40s, we're already clocking the games. And this is why a lot of time they usually say women in their 30s, 40s are so hard to, their standards are too high to play any game, because we already clocked the game. But there are also some women in that age too that is also Dululu. Let's not get it twisted. There are also a lot of pick-me women, Dululu women, that their entire life is centered around men. But most of the time, the older you get as a woman, especially when you know your worth, when you know who you are and what you want to be and where you should be in life, most times you don't settle for rubbish and you call out the BS just like that. So talking about Trick Daddy, clearly, like everybody's saying, he needs a nurse. This man clearly does. If you even hear the way he talks about women, he does not even know what a woman is, because he's just all around talking trash. Or why are they fixing eyelashes? Or why they how is that your business? Like, you're so pressed about the issues that women do, especially older women your age do, that your wife is about your age, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she's an older woman, so why are you not giving her the divorce that she's asking for? Why? You see, that's a man that wants to control you. And a lot of the time, a lot of us, whatever, and this is what I always tell people, yeah, be very, very careful who you choose to do life with, who you choose to marry and all that. Because look at how frustrating Trick Daddy is. He's frustrating is want to be ex-wife, but he's not letting her go. Some of these men don't even value you, your peace, your happiness, that they are going to get married to you, because to us women, it is a trophy. We're going to get married. Once they get married to you, they treat you like trash. And like him, he might never give you the divorce that you want, because sometimes we usually think like, oh, divorce is easy, you just pack up your bag. Sometimes they may just even want to control you with that. But clearly Trick Daddy has no business talking about who his preference is. But yeah, we will still see women. We've seen this on the internet. We've seen women with men that their health has depleted, but they will still be with this man for money. And do your hustle, baby. Do whatever works for you. But for me personally, that's not my cup of tea, especially when I'm older. And this is why I said this type of men, they target younger girls, because older women is not ready to be in that place where they are taking care of you. They are your mini nose caregiver. No, especially someone like myself. We want to live life. We want to enjoy life, not taking care of somebody. So clearly, Trick Daddy has no business talking about how girls in their 20s are. But those are the girls you like. Talking about girls in their 20s, that those are the girls that they do plastic surgery and all that. But those are the girls you like. Talking about, oh, women standard at high, but you went ahead to have 11 children all over the place. As much as you're Trick Daddy, you have nothing to really show off it. Like, yeah, some of these men, they will be thinking they are all that. And there are a lot of them that are Dululu, and they think that they are all that, like, oh, they are the game and all that. Even Trick Daddy doesn't even have that kind of money anymore. As a celebrity that he should be, he doesn't have that kind of. So if someone like Kim T is in this Dululu state thinking, but yeah, like I said, some pick-me women will still settle for someone like him, because all they just want a man, they just want to be a man. But clearly, yeah, the way he talks about women, he doesn't even know shit. He's not even ready to appreciate a woman. He's just there to, the way he even talks about women body, what women do, it is so disgusting to me personally. Like, I don't think I can even tolerate or stand somebody in the same space, breathe the same air with somebody that talks about women like that, because like talking about their coochie, how like look at the things that are important to you in a woman. Very stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Nothing of like substance. That you say, okay, this is why I'm with a woman. You just want the coochie. You just want somebody to control. Whatever. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you guys think about this video, people's conversation, people's thoughts on it down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead, feel free, and share your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.